Hey kittens! So as you all can tell by the title, I have a story time for you all today. And it involves a time when I was back in high school. So that was about, I'm showing my age. That was about 11 years ago. I had a friend, now one of my best friends, named Lila. And at the time, I really liked this guy that was in her class. So I went to Lila and said, hey, I know him and I hang out during school and stuff, but let's go to their neighborhood and let's, hang out with them there outside of school. So Lila already told me, she said, oh yeah, I like, so-and-so, and I want to talk to this guy. So yeah, we can hang, let's do it. Because me and Lila lived in the same neighborhood, so I figured, her and I could just go along and have fun, have at it. Let me remind you guys, we were 14. No learners, no car, no driving lesson. My parents definitely wouldn't have taken us anywhere like that. If we went to, we want to go see boys. That's out, they don't play that. That's out the window, child. And then Lila mom would have been like, oh, get out of my face. So we didn't have options. Well, actually looking back, we could have probably rode some bikes over there, which probably would have been smarter. But no. So we were trying to brainstorm, how in the world are we going to get to a neighborhood that's about, driving it was probably about 5 minutes, but walking was probably about what we thought to be 15-20 minutes. So we finally came up with an idea. We were going to go on foot to a different neighborhood across a major highway. We weren't thinking, looking back now, I don't even know why, but whatever. So our bright idea was to go on foot, see some guys we liked and we wanted to hang with, and have a good day. So we were going to leave our neighborhood and cut through this other neighborhood, and then cut through the woods, cut through the major highway, the north and south of the major highway. So it's not just like one little strip, it's like two. And then more woods, and then these apartment complexes. So anyway, in order to get there, we passed one of my friends, I'll call her Robin. We passed Robin's house, so we went there, we were like, hey Robin, we want to go hang, we know these guys, we just want to have a good time. Honestly, it was all in good fun. It wasn't like we want to smoke, we want to drink. No, we were not about that. So Robin was like, oh yeah, I go with y'all, I'm fine, I ain't doing nothing. So Robin goes with us, so we walk in, and I just got the new iPod. It was an iPod where the light was actually white. It wasn't that ugly green no more, and you can add your photos and stuff. So it was a really nice iPod at the time. So I had that, I had my little headphones in, I'm jamming. Lila is jamming, Robin's good, So meanwhile, we didn't tell Robin where we were exactly going and how we were exactly getting there all the way. We just started like, yeah, we're gonna walk to the neighborhood. So we get to like the small foresty part, and Robin was like, we going through this? Like, yeah, Robin, it's fine. It's just this, and then we gonna cross the major highway, and then we got our way to these apartments, these complexes. Robin was like, no. So Robin, we talk her into it. Lila goes first. I'm behind Lila, and then Robin's behind me. So we are just about to make it, y'all. We are just about to cross this highway, and a cop pulls up. Whoop whoop. Like, oh, no. This can't be my life. What? You don't know. Like, my parents were so overprotective. Like, y'all don't know. Which y'all probably thinking now, if they were so overprotective for Katera, why did you go in the first place? But, I was hard-headed. I didn't listen. So I gave them reason to be overprotective. I will admit that looking back now. But the cop pulls up, and he gets out the car, and we go the other way. We haul it, okay? We running and everything. I don't know why we ran. Looking back now, it didn't cause, there was no reason to run, like we knew we would have been in trouble. Like, he would have been unhappy with us. He probably would have asked us questions, figuring out where we came from, what are we doing, why are we in the woods about to cross a major highway, are you psychos? You know, so he probably really thought, let me just see what these girls are up to. But we weren't trying to get him the time of day, y'all. We just ran. So my friend Robin flips out, and she keeps saying, I'm going home. I'm going home. Nah, y'all crazy. I'm going home. You're like, Robin, calm down. It's okay. We all right. We going. So on our way back, I dig in my pocket for my iPod. I was like, Lila, I don't have my iPod. And I was like, oh, girl, just check again. Check your back pockets. I'm like, Lila, I don't have it. Lila, we have to go back. So Robin freaks out. No, I'm going home. I'm like, Robin, we're taking you home, okay? We're going to take you home. So we take Robin home. And then me and Lila, like, it's dark, you know, because we hung out with her for a little bit. And I was like, Lila, it's dark now. We can't go back now. We have to go back home. Like, our parents are going to be extremely even more concerned now. So it's going to be a double whammy. You lost your iPod. You didn't come home when you were supposed to. No, like, let's just go home, you know, and figure it out there. So in my head, I'm trying to figure out what I can say. Lila's trying to tell me, oh, say this lie or make up this excuse. I'm like, Lila, girl, you don't know my mother and my father. They don't play excuses like that. They know, okay, when you're lying. So any teenagers watching this right now, if you are contemplating lying to your parents, if you are considering telling a small tale, fib, whatever, using omission, not telling them anything, avoiding them, you can't. I'm sorry, you can't. It's just better off if you're honest and you're upfront with them right then and there and just let them know what the situation is. Yeah, you'll be in trouble, but I promise, please hear me, y'all. Like, I'm 25 now. Just hear me. Looking back, it is not worth it to lie to your parents. It's not worth it to be sneaky. It's not worth it to just avoid or to just try to get around things. You just need to be upfront. If you're going to be in trouble, just be in trouble. At least you're honest. Don't lie, y'all. I'm telling y'all, because I did my fair share of lying in my teenage years and sneaking guys over. I am telling so much on myself, but my parents already know this because they found out. It all blew up in my face. Every single thing that I tried to hide, that I thought they would never find out about, I thought they would never hear about, I thought they would never discover, they found it out, they knew, and I was in so much trouble. I was like an inmate. I'm not lying. I was an inmate in my house. So don't do it, y'all. So anyway, so me and Lila get back to my house, and my parents were famous for this, man, famous. If I did something wrong, or if something just crazy just happened, I knew my parents would just be so mad at me if I told them about it. It's like every time a situation like that would happen, my parents would always, somehow know to mention it, know to ask about it. They would just bring it up. They would just know. So I get in the house, me and Lila go in my room, and we only had like one computer, and it was in my room. So I think my mother or my father, one of them was on it, and they were like, oh, Katera, let me see your iPod. I'm gonna die. They gonna kill me. Like, I'm not gonna make it. So I was like, oh, my iPod. I have something to tell you. And I tell y'all, when I took both of them, because whatever parent was in there at the time, they called the other one in. And I'm like, Lila, oh man. Lila, please. Like, instantly we were tearing up, our eyes were red. Like, we could not, because I promise, I've never heard my mother ever in my life. After that, I've never heard her scream like that at me, ever. She was very furious. She's like, are you kidding me? We spent all this money. We do this for you. We do that for you. And you go out to see a boy and you lose your iPad and the cops came and blow. I mean, my mother flipped out and tears were just streaming down me and Lila's face. You know, them ugly cries. And my dad is normally like the girl one, like he's like the disciplinarian one, but my dad was just, he just let my mom take the lead because my mom was like volcano eruption. I never in my life. We were, oh my gosh. And then my parents were like, and you, Lila, you gonna tell your mother and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, Lila, I'm so sorry. I love you. Oh gosh. So I was punished. I was punished so much when I was oh my gosh, man. It was like until I moved out to where I am now, I was punished like every month. I'm not lying, like the whole year you're punished. But no, I think that's how I was punished for like 2-3 months. They hated me for a real long time. And then I did other stuff that I'll probably share with y'all if y'all really want to know. But yeah, Lila went home, told her mom, and we would just go to the bus stop together. we were so pitiful, like. And we ain't have, I don't think we had phones back then. No. I think Lila had a phone and I shared a phone, I think with my dad or my mom. Like I didn't have my own phone. So we were so pitiful and I was so sad. I never got that iPod back. Cop, you stole my iPod and I don't know where you are now, but you owe me. That was mine, cop. You're not supposed to be thieving around here, Mr. Justice. Anyway, after that, y'all, you know, things got better with time. I would say when I got to be 16, I mellowed out tremendously. I'm guessing because I did all my dirt, all my stuff when I was about 14, 15 in that mark. So yeah, moral of the story, don't run from the cop. If you just got something that was extremely expensive, especially if you didn't have no money at the age of 14, don't risk losing it, dropping it, destroying it, whatever, don't risk it. Also, did I say don't run from cops? Yeah, don't run from cops. And tell your friends the truth, even if they scream at you for 20 minutes and you feel like you wish you weren't born because you wouldn't have been such a disgrace. Yeah, don't lie. Just tell them the truth. If they yell like my mama yelled, just take it in, y'all. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah. Let me tell you about the guy. Okay, so yeah, I did end up dating the guy. It wasn't a year. I don't think it was a year. Yeah, but like we're not even friends anymore like that. I mean, like we have respect for one another, but you know, looking back now, I'm like that wasn't even worth it. Are you kidding? Like I lost an iPod and are you okay? But yeah, me and Lila are partners in crime. I love her. She's amazing. She's one of my best friends. Me and Robin don't talk anymore. I would love to because I miss her and I think she is a decent person, and she was really funny and really nice and I did have a good time with her. So yeah, there are happy endings, you know, as far as just like realizing, you know, you do have like a solid friend. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for listening to my crazy story. So enjoy your day. I love you guys. Adios.